Order, and I call the member for Macquarie.
I rise to speak about bushfires affecting my community. 20% of the Blue Mountains World Heritage Area has been burnt already this fire season. More of it burns every day, and it's only the first week of December. How anyone can kid themselves that this isn't being fuelled by climate change is beyond me. It was pretty obvious back in 2013 in the mountains fires, where so many of us lost our homes, that we are seeing atypical fire behaviour. And we have to respond to the facts on the ground and the science that tells us we're going to see more of this without strong action. Now let's look at the facts for Macquarie, which covers the Blue Mountains and the Hawkesbury. It's week 6 of the Gospers Mountain fire and has claimed 2 houses. Listening to long-term firefighters describe what they're seeing, they say the ground has never been as dry and the fire behaviour is really unusual. One seasoned former captain told me he had never seen anything like it before. The neighbouring 3 Mile fire sadly claimed 1 home at Wiseman's Ferry last night. The Mountains has had the Woodford fire, lightning strikes have led to the ruined Castle fire, which has a really long way to run. There's been dreadful losses of lives and properties, obviously in northern New South Wales. The South Coast is now under attack. Queensland, Victoria, South Australia and WA. We know this is unprecedented and it's not over. Can we please not pretend that any single agency could have had the resources on the ground or in the air that people would love to see tackling something on this scale? We cannot thank the RFS staff and volunteers, the New South Wales Parks and Wildlife, Fire and Rescue and SES, and all the associated volunteer and government and council workers for their efforts. The fact that in the Hawkesbury in particular so few homes have been lost and no lives is the result of their extraordinary and intelligent efforts in battling these blazes. But clearly there's more we can and should do as a result of this experience. And there'll be more lessons to learn as summer goes on, both at a climate policy level and also at a health policy level, and I should think at an economic level as well, because there are going to be huge economic impacts on our communities, and also on how we resource firefighting and firefighters. I'd like to look at how we could have a permanent firefighting aircraft fleet based at Richmond RAAF. So let's embrace technology and science even more in helping us find a way to adapt to these conditions and do all we can to ensure that heat and winds and drought don't make this the new normal.